Welcome to the USHL Classic, everyone. Puck's about to drop. Pens taking on the Buffalo Sabres. Pearsall taking the draw, and the Pens are back in their D zone. Riley Edwards, first man there. Mowry up to Dunn on the boards. Pearsall chips it ahead to Louis G. Just offsides on the Pens. I'm joined in the booth today by the Commodore.
Always a pleasure to be with you here, Ben. Ahoy, matey.
Beautiful hat gifted by Mr. John Dunn today. Face off one easily by Pearsall. Dunn backhands it to Edwards, who dumps it in the zone. Pearsall, first man there on the forecheck. Now Dunn and Louis G get in there, but the Sabres are coming the other way. Drop pass, knocked ahead, puck loose. Point blank save. Ethan there with a beautiful pad save to keep this game scoreless. Louis G quickly the other way. Now he's got Pearsall. They can't connect. Puck off Mowry's skates. He keeps it in.
Oh, close change there for the Penguins there, Ben.
Tom Houghton on now. He backhands the puck deep in the zone. He's joined with Olick and Sargo. Metz and Veneziano on defense. That's going to be the first icing of the game. 15:55 left in the first.
Ben, the Pens come into this game, I believe it's 0-1-1 on the young season, so still looking for their first victory.
Are we counting the scrimmage on the records?
No, we're not counting the scrimmage. And that's a fair question to ask, but
fair enough.
We're going to say 0-1-1, and this Buffalo team certainly going to present a tough challenge for us.
Sabres control the faceoff, and they're out through the neutral zone. Nice back check by Tom. Leaves the puck for Veneziano, puts it on his backhand and skates it out of the zone. Finds Olick. Ooh. Almost got the tablet. Could have been the end of the live stream right there.
Oh, Ben, I thought we were going to see your quick reflexes snag that puck down. By the way, I love the back check there by Tommy Houghton. Just flying back into his own zone to break up that play.
Sargo to take the draw. And the Sabres dump it in. Veneziano's first one there. Rims it around the boards to Olick. Now back to Veneziano. Ooh. Soft pass there to Olick, who gets knocked down. Puck loose. Buffalo picks it up. Poked away by Veneziano. Shooting to the boards. Backhands it below the goal line. Tom's on the check there. Takes his man to the boards. Now Metz joins in. Centering pass to nobody, comes all the way out of the zone, and Buffalo's going to have to regroup. Pens go for a change. Off the referee's skates. Tango on now with Reeling. Reeling comes away with it momentarily. Now he's skating up ice. He's going to chip it off the ice and chase. Do it with a nice forecheck. Keeps it in the zone momentarily. Him and Gallant are out there with Reeling. Tango and Leaf on defense.
It's Tango, not Tanger.
I'm going to stick with Tango. I thought that was approved by the family last week, and that's a glove save by Davis. 14:29 left in the first. Can't get anyone to do the scoreboard today, so we'll have to just manually let you know what time's left in the game.
Ben, I'd say the Penguins definitely with the better hop here in the first few minutes of the game. I wonder if maybe the Sabres drove down today with the 4 o'clock faceoff.
Interesting take. Gallant's going to take the face-off and wins it back to Leaf. Leaf to do it. Do it, drops it in the zone. Reeling's going to get there first, deep in the corner. He pulls up, gets knocked off the puck, and the Sabres are out the other way. Now Gallant circles back. Gallant leaves it for Reeling. Reeling gets bodied into the boards. Sabres take the puck. A lot of Pens below the circle there. Slashing man, weak side. Puck pass couldn't connect. Sabres still controlling. Ethan's going to try to stick that one back to the corner. Sabres are pinching in deep, keeping the puck in the zone. 5 guys way low right now for the Sabres. Big pad save, rebound.
Oh boy.
Almost out of the zone. Dewey's there now. Now Reeling comes over all the way from the other side, and he's going to try to skate it out himself. And he's just going to dump it in deep for a change.
That's what the Pens needed there.
Pens needed a line change. That line got buried in there deep. 13 minutes left in the period. Mowry's back out there with Edwards. Pearsall, Louis G, and Jack Dunn. Pearsall gets it over to Dunn. But the Sabres right back the other way, and they got a chance here. Good save for a moment. Big rebound in front of the net. Davis with a nice save, but a big rebound. The Pens got lucky to clear it out. Pearsall has it now. Up to Louis G. Skates through the neutral zone. Ooh. Pens in the midst of a bad change and a turnover and a goal for Buffalo.
Boy, oh boy there, Ben. The fundamentals of the game so important. The Penguins getting caught with a tough line change there, and the Sabres take advantage as they go to the blocker side of the Penguins netminder, Ethan Davis. 1-0 Sabres.
Louis G tried to pass to the boards as the Pens were changing. No one could touch it, and that left to odd man rush, and they did the rest. Going to try to update the scoreboard myself when time permits, but it is 1-0 Buffalo with 12:23 left in the period. Sargo wins the draw. Tom touch pass to Sargo. He's going to throw one in, bounces off the netminder, and they're going to have to regroup at the moment. Sargo floats one to Olick off his stick. Good check there by Sargo indeed, but here's another chance and another goal.
Boy, tough start there by the Penguins. The Sabres with the odd man chance, and Santa Maria goes top shelf. And the Penguins gonna have to dig out of a hole now. Down 2-0 on the scoreboard, down 6-1 on the shot clock. All right, Pens back at it.
Not sure how that one developed, but he had a nice weak side pass there that found him all alone in front of the net.
There you go, Jack.
Nice check by Dunn. Get a little energy into the Penguins perhaps. Tango finds Imler. He's going to throw one in. He's out there with Pearsall and Dunn. Buffalo is going to throw it in deep. Buffalo up 2-0, 11:30 left in the first. Not the start the Pens are looking for after a winless first weekend of the season.
I'll tell you, the Penguins just look like a team that hasn't played in a few weeks, Ben. I think they're going to take the first few minutes just to knock the rust off, it looks like.
Leaf stands his man up, puck below the goal line here. And they're going to get a penalty here for on the Penguins, it looks like.
What's the call? Ops? Oh no, it's going to be.
Looks like
penalty.
Leaf got called there for.
I couldn't quite make out what the call on the ice was there, Ben, but the Sabres now going to be the first team on the power play, trying to build on their 2-0 lead.
10:54. Buffalo goes on the attack. Dewey, Reeling, Mowry, and Edwards out there on the penalty kill. I'm sorry, that's Gallant. Good puck movement, nice save. Davis keeps this one at 2-0. Edwards takes a shot, now Mowry jumps in. It looks like we might have some offsetting penalties or a lot of whistles at the very least. Penguins need a little energy. Edwards providing it.
Yeah, well, he's never shy about mixing it up there, right? Trying to defend his teammates. So we'll see what the refs are going to call.
Edwards got taken to the boards. Mowry came in with a bigger hit thereafter. But it looks like Edwards and maybe 24 are going to the box. Some offsetting. That must have happened while on the ice. Veneziano will take Edwards' spot with 1:44 left on the penalty kill.
See Coach Boyd giving it to the ref here about the location of the faceoff. He wants the faceoff in the neutral zone, and he is going to get it. I think the Sabres defenseman, Ben, came down past the top of the circle, which is why we see the neutral zone faceoff here. By the way, a big difference when you're shorthanded.
No doubt, Gallant's gonna tie up his man now. Reeling gives chase.
He's hit by Reeling there.
Big bounce, wild bounce in front of the net, just shot wide. Ricocheted perfectly for Buffalo. Off the sideboards and another great scoring chance. Big pad save there by Davis into the corner. Mowry's the first one there, he's pressuring his man. Weak side wide open. Veneziano's there, pass through. Gallant came down, Reeling also came down. Now Buffalo's gonna have to regroup. Good give and go for Buffalo. Shot off the chest pads of Davis. One-timer from the slot, and Veneziano's going to clear it out. Some great scoring chances for the Sabres.
Penguins just hanging on for dear life right now, as the Sabres are just coming in waves at the Penguins team.
9-1, shots on goal, kind of tells the story. All Buffalo early, 2-0, 9:31 left in the period. Sargo, Tango, Dewey, and Metz out there now on the penalty kill, 29 seconds left. Nice deflection there by Metz up into the nets, and that's going to get us a whistle with 9:12 left in the period.
So I think the next goal here probably goes without saying, Ben, but the next goal is going to be a big one because the Penguins desperate to get the momentum back in their favor. The Sabres looking to take a commanding lead.
Metz in front of the net with a nice deflection away.
Here we go.
Now Olick out there with Sargo. 8 seconds left. Tango's going to hold it, now finds Olick. Nice kill here at the end. Buffalo certainly had their chances. Buffalo with a lot of speed. Centering pass broken up by Veneziano.
Here we go. 2-on-2.
Louis G, Tango, and Veneziano. Veneziano's walking into the slot. His shot gets blocked down. Backhands it to Louis G. Both defensemen deep in the zone. Olick and Sargo covering deep. Buffalo playing much faster team right now. Sargo drops one in reverse. Veneziano's gonna be first one there. He's looking over his options, taking his back below the goal line here. Leaves it for Sargo, who gets tripped. No call. Penn struggling to get out of the zone at the moment. Olick with a nice touch pass to Veneziano. He gains the red lines and a look to get it in deep, and he does. Pens go for a change. Louis G stays on the forecheck. Now it's joined by Pearsall and Dunn. Dunn uses his body, keeps the puck in the zone, gives a chance for the Pens here to create a little action. Mowry and Metz still out there. Edwards still in the box. Louis G fans on a shot, but it gets below the goal line. He's on the forecheck. Dunn sticks it ahead. Pearsall's all alone. His shot just saved. And then Louis G gets taken hard into the net.
Ben, I think Louis G's going to have a little extra motivation to this one. A member of the Buffalo Sabres team last season. So he's going to have a little bit of extra energy. You see that here on that shift as he went hard to the net. I'm not sure exactly what happened. He was just pushed into the cage from behind?
After the pass to Pearsall, he crashed for a rebound, and he got taken down from behind into the net. Good offensive action. Louis G's going to come off. Pearsall, Dunn stay out there with Tommy shooting. Shot by Dunn. Off the save, pad save, rebound, and Buffalo's going to ice it. 7:15 left in the first, 2-0 Buffalo.
First bit of pressure here for the Penguins, trying to sustain something in the Sabres' end. And the Sabres are going to make a line change. Penguins talking here before the face-off, Ben. Probably drawing up something, right? Maybe they're talking about homecoming later tonight. I don't know.
They better be talking about how to get this first win under their belts, and it's going to start with this line here, Pearsall and Dunn, with Houghton, Mowry, and Edwards. Stick in nicely by Pearsall. Tommy's there first. Nice stick there on the forecheck. This line, this is where it starts on the forecheck. Pearsall on his backhand. Around the net, sauces one out to Mowry up top. The big rig throws one on net. Bouncing puck deflected down by Dunn. And a lot of extracurriculars. From what I remember, Buffalo is well known for the extracurriculars. Am I right?
Yeah, and I'll tell you, if you pan to the right, I don't advise you to do it. You'll see Rob Ray,
Go ahead.
noted NHL pugilist, is the father of one of the players here. So you know they're going to bring a certain level of grind, right? Grit.
Go on.
Huh?
Reeling, Gallant, and Dewey out there together now with Edwards and Mowry. 6:56 left in the first. 2-0 Buffalo. Great momentum there by the Pearsall line. A lot of offensive pressure. Now the Pens need to capitalize on some shots. Mowry's out. Now he gets it up to Reeling. Reeling on a 2-on-1. Slides it over to Gallant. His shot off the pad save.
I like that pass there from Reeling. Getting it to Gallant's wheelhouse there.
Reeling coming away with another one. Now he slides it over across to Dewey. Can't connect there.
Players getting the sticks up there. I thought the ref might call something, but the players, they play on.
Reeling on the forecheck, comes away with it, throws it in, gets tackled down for the moment. Now the big rig's there to step in. Bouncing puck comes out to neutral zone. Mowry just can't get it to Reeling. Good shift. 2 good shifts followed up here for the Pens.
Yeah. Penguins have had 5 straight shots on goal now, Ben.
Some definite good scoring chances there for the Pens over the last 2 shifts. Tango and Mowry out there. Oleg coming away with a steal. He's out there, Louis G and Sargo.
Well, good play by the Buffalo Sabre defenseman there.
Louis G fights through for a beautiful back check steal in the zone. Got it over to Sargo, who couldn't release the shot. Nice back check by Sargo. Gets that puck deflected. Louis G touch pass to Oleg. He's with speed the other way. He's going to line up a shot deflected just wide. Louis G stick. Shoots it across the crease. More good pressure here for the Pens. 5:10 left in the period. 2-0 Buffalo on top. 3 good shifts here for the Pens. Tango with a big hit. Sliding pass though. Oh, alone in front of the net. He whiffed on the shot and it just missed. The Pens overplayed just a bit there for the hit. Left the man wide open in front of the net. Couple of defensive lapses today for the Pens. Leaf spout there now, gets it over Veneziano. Solid pass up to Pearsall. He's going to tip it into the zone. Could be icing. They're going to wave it off.
Waving it off.
Commodore, what do you think? He's your son. Thought he was short of the line or no?
He was definitely short of the line.
Imler out there with Pearsall. He brings the puck deep in the zone.
Looks like the Sabres are consistently trying to send a guy behind the defense here.
Metz was there with some speed, though, to counteract that breakout. Drop pass, Dunn shoulders his man. Phil's there to Imler, to Pearsall. Flashing some speed up the ice. Gets it in deep. Imler does a good job there, sticking that one down, keeping it in the zone. But Buffalo's coming out the other way. Centering pass, great blocker save by Davis. A lot of good scoring chances today for the Sabres. Davis doing a phenomenal job keeping this one close. 2-0. Imward uses his strength to get it through the neutral zone. Now him and Pearsall deep in the zone. Tommy Hutton joining for a check. A delayed offsides call here for the Pens. Hutton's first one on the forecheck. Dewitt and Gallant are out there now.
Here we go.
Nice pass from Dewey over to Tom. Tom with a nice shot and a sound like a stick save, Commodore.
Yeah, I tell you what, Tommy looks like he's been shot out of a cannon today here, Ben. He's been the Penguins player probably with the most jump in the first period.
Nice pass from Tommy there to Dewey. Loose it, puck, Gallant's there. Tommy swimming back in the zone. This was what we were hoping to see at the first whistle of the game. A good amount of energy here for the Pens. Nice steal by Edwards, gets it up to Dewey. Dewey cross-ice pass to Gallant. Gallant backhand shot, pad save. I'm sorry, that was blocker save. Edwards, nice job keeping it in the zone to Gallant. Gallant's gonna dump it down low. Pens going for a partial change. And they're gonna float that one over Mallory's head. He hustles back nicely, canceling his man out. And that one's gonna be an icing on the Pens. 2:05 left in the period.
Ben, shots on goal at one point were 9-1 in favor of the Sabres. Now they're 9-8 in favor of the Sabres. So the Penguins definitely mounting a ferocious charge here, trying to get their first one on the board. Just right into the middle of your living room there, right, Ben?
Always nice to get visitors. Slap shot just wide up by Buffalo. Leaf's gonna put that one on his forehand, gets it up to Louis G. Leaf skating it up, he's got Sargo and Reeling going with him. Deflected pass is gonna create an odd man rush the other way. Tango with a beautiful knockdown of that pass. He's gonna skate it out himself to Sargo, to Louis G. A 2-on-2, a 4-on-2. Can't connect with Reeling though. Tango's gonna swoop in. Ooh. Sargo below the goal line. Reeling leaves it for Tango. Plays it up to Louis G. Louis G over to Reeling. Reeling's gonna move around. Shot deflected, doesn't get on net. And the Sabres are gonna go for a change. Tango with a steal, throws it cross ice to Reeling. Reeling's gonna make a man miss at the blue line. Now he tries to get it in deep, but it's gonna take it away. Nice check by Veneziano. Metz now has it.
Here we go.
Pearsall comes up. We got some odd action here over to Veneziano. Filling, drops it to Dunn. His shot sticked high. Looks like there's gonna be a delayed penalty on Buffalo. 33 seconds left in the period, and the Pens are gonna go on the power play.
We're gonna call that 2 minutes for...
Didn't see it.
2 minutes for cross-checking. Okay, that's what they call it. The Penguins gonna head to the first power play of the game.
Pens could use the momentum here. 33 seconds left in the period. Probably give Coach the opportunity to run his number one lineup out there for the whole power play.
Penguins only 4 guys. Now we get our 5th one on the ice. So.
Tommy, Dunn, Sargo, Mowry, and Olick out there together. And the puck's dropped. Tommy's gonna win it nicely back to Mowry. Big win there. Allows Olick and Mowry to play catch. Now over to Sargo. To Olick. I think he's the leading scorer on the team. Am I right, Commodore? 2 goals last weekend.
I think so. Leading goal scorer. I think the top point getter is 2 points. So that's going to be the tops right now. Hopefully not for much longer.
Dunn on the forecheck. This time's winding down here. 5 seconds off Mowry's stick, so it's not going to be an icing. And that's going to do it here for the first period. Pens came out flat, unfortunately. They certainly turned it up, 8-9 on the shots. Commodore, what'd you see?
I say what, a tale of kind of 2 halves to that period, Ben. The Penguins coming out very flat, like a team that had not played for a few weeks. The Sabres capitalizing. Seems like most of those high-quality scoring chances, Ben, came on odd man rushes. So breakaways, 2-on-1s, and the Penguins seem to be getting a little better with that as the period went along. So certainly, as Coach Boyd gathers the boys around the bench, something I'm sure he's covering with them. What do you think?
First weekend back and an extended time off, I think they got caught in some bad defensive positions, gave up some goals that they shouldn't have, and now they're digging themselves out of a hole. I think they're capable of doing it, and they've really turned up the pressure there. What do you make of the only 10 forwards today, unfortunately? Big loss with Alex Sargo out today.
Yeah, the Penguins, one of the most creative players, I think, in the birth year, Alex Sargo, out with a shoulder injury, surgery, I think, coming up early October. So we're hoping to get him back by the March timeframe, maybe mid-Ams, Nationals, but certainly a huge loss and a giant void for the Penguins that I don't think anybody can totally step up and fill, you know, the loss of him. I think it's going to have to be a team effort with the boys banding together.
What it does cause is all new line pairings from weekend one.
Yes.
So another obstacle for the Pens to overcome. Commodore, you watched the 2011s play in this tournament. Do they do an ice cut after the second period or midway through the game?
They did an ice cut after the second period, which I think most of the players prefer because it is difficult to come out and just halfway through the period stop, right? I think it feels a little unnatural. So hopefully the trend will continue here. But yeah, for the 2011s.
How did the 2011s make out this weekend?
Oh, I'm glad that you asked, Ben. The 2011s on the ice right before this game, victorious.
Wow.
As they take home the USHL Fall Classic Championship.
Dominant performance as far as I understand, taking it to the Boston Junior Eagles. But here we are, second period underway. Pens trail 2-0. Louis G, Dewey, and Pearsall out there together. Tango and Veneziano. And a long pass. I'm sorry, we're still on the power play here. Luigi takes the zone. 1 minute remaining on the power play. Play back to the point. Veneziano's there. Swings it across to Tango. He's going to work his way to the point. Allows Veneziano to slide down. Hard shot just wide of the net. Picked up by Pearsall. He looks over his options, gets it back to Tango. Tango over to Veneziano, to Louis G. Dewey's in the slot. Fortunately, that one's going to get all the way out. Davis is going to come way out of the crease to play it, and it's going to be an icing. Icing on the goalie, not a common happenstance in the game.
Trying to be aggressive there, trying to spring the Penguins. I like it. But unfortunately, that puck goes all the way down the ice, and now the Penguins will have a defensive zone draw with 25 seconds to go in the power play.
.57 left in the period. Olix darting up ice, tries to play it off the boards to himself, but Buffalo's there, and they're going to get it all the way back down. And that's going to just about do it for the power play. Edwards there, plays it along the boards to Mowry. Back to Edwards. Power play is over. Edwards throws it into the corner. Smart play there. Tommy's first one there. Back to the point. Edwards' shot deflected into the corner. Schuetlin's there. He bodies his man. Gets away with it. Finds Sargo in the slot. His shot off the shoulder of the goalie. Quick release. Nice shot by Sargo. Tommy found him there. Bouncing puck. Mowry's going to find it. Gets it deep into the zone momentarily. Now Oleg plays it. I don't know if that was a high stick or not, but he didn't want to replay it. Buffalo the other way.
I think that Sargo shot might have hit the helmet of the...
Was it the helmet? I thought it might have been the shoulder. It was definitely a high shot and a good save through a little bit of traffic. Puck in the near corner.
And Riley Edwards getting tangled up with one of the Sabres there behind the play.
And it's going to lead to a nice one.
Prevail. Okay.
It was happening. There was a moment of this is going to happen, but they walked away. Gallant, Dunn, Metz, Veneziano, and Reeling coming out together at 14:30 here left in the second.
All right, defensive zone draw. Shots now even at 9 apiece.
Awkward bounce off the glass there. Gallant goes to the ice and then tips a pass. Penn struggling to get it out. Now Dunn has it on his backhand. He's going to just skate it out. Dunn deep into the corner. Leaves it for Gallant. Centering pass. Reeling's in front of the net. Gallant with a nice move there. Buffalo comes away with it, chips it high. Gallant gloves it down though. Makes another man miss. His shot on net. Gallant looking smooth out there.
Boy, oh boy, he looks like something. Well, put a bee in his bonnet. What do you think there, Ben? Catching that puck out of midair, driving to the net.
Slick play for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Penguins now up on the shot clock, 10-9. I keep coming back to that because I do think it tells the tale.
A little bit of energy, no doubt. A little bit of momentum. Scoreboard means a little bit more. 2-0 Buffalo on top. Louis G takes a shot right off the draw. Gets blocked before it gets on net. Metz is going to pinch in deep. Does a good job there keeping it in for Imler. Metz plays that one high off the glass back into the offensive zone. Veneziano right out of midair keeps the puck in the zone. Back to Veneziano. That one's going to scoot away. Could give the Sabres a bit of a chance, but Metz showing some good speed, and Davis comes up with a great save. And another save right in front of the net. What a glove save.
Boy, the Penguins leaving
Dodge
Davis,
a bullet.
leaving him out to dry there, not only with the first, second, and even third chance, but Davis standing on his head, keeping this still a 2-goal game.
Gives the Pens a chance to come back. Wonderful save there. The initial 2-on-1 rush, the rebound, and then the second rebound.
Yep.
Defensive zone draw for Houghton to the left of Davis. Centering pass, couldn't connect. Oleg has it, slides it across. Sargo's going to circle back and collect the puck. Plays it over to Tango. Tango off the boards. Oleg chips it nicely. Past his man, 2-on-2 the other way. Houghton. Now he's got Sargo coming the opposite direction. Nice one-on-one defense there by Tango. Held his man up, came away with the steal. Leafs out there, good defensive play. Sargo gets it up the boards to Oleg. Oleg gets it to Tommy, to Tango. Tango all by himself, slowing down, waiting for some reinforcements. Nice pass to Houghton. Oh, looked like he was getting hooked as he shot it. And now right back the other way. Long stick of Oleg keeps that one from a breakaway. Toe drag and release shot there for the Sabres, just wide. Loose puck in front of the net. And Tango's going to hold it for Davis to glove it down and freeze it.
Anyway, you see another opportunity there for the Sabres. It almost was a 2-on-0.
A counter to the rush of the Penguins.
Boy, I thought that was could have been a hooking call, right?
Certainly Tommy was getting hooked during his shot. Still got the shot off, almost went in. 11:56 left in the second. Penn still fighting back, down 2. Gallant to take the face-off. He comes away with it. He's got Dewey and Reeling. Reeling with a little bit of speed. To the net and a backhand shot. Rebound, still loose, still loose.
Power move there from Reeling. Get the edge and plow his way into the middle.
Something like that. Maury back on defense as the Sabres are quick back the other way. Centering pass broken up by Reeling. Now he has it to Gallant, and here they go, 4-on-2 the other way. Gallant leaves it for Reeling. Reeling shot, big pad, save, still loose. Dewey couldn't corral the rebound.
Now it's going to be 3-on-2.
But look how quick this is, back and forth action. Not a good back check there by the Pens. But good play by Edwards and Maury. Off of Reeling's skates. A lot of action here. Reeling taking a page out of Buffalo's books and is just cherry picking at the moment. Sabres right back the other way. Centering pass tip, loose in front of the net, backhanded over to Reeling. Reeling gets it to Pearsall. Pearsall to make a man miss, leaves it for Dunn. Reeling backhands it softly to Pearsall, chips it closer to Dunn. Now Louis G's out there. Good momentum here, or good pace of play, I should say.
Back and forth.
Amazing pass there. Somehow finding the man at the point. He roped one off the crossbar. The Pens look a little out of sorts at the moment defensively. Wild play, but they're creating their own chances the other way. Dunn uses his body to knock it down. Pearsall there with a nice stick. He gets taken down. Louis G on the one-timer. They're going to call the penalty. Great play by Pearsall to draw it. Maury, the big rig, drops it for Dunn. 9:50 left in the second. What pace we're seeing today, Commodore.
Boy, I tell you what, probably a coach's worst nightmare, all these odd man chances back and forth, Ben. But certainly some exciting action. You'd like to see the Penguins get on the board here, really change the complexion of the game. But they're going to head back to the power play.
Huge part of the game right now.
Absolutely. 9:50 to go in the second. An enormous chance to pull even.
Pearsall, Louis G, Dewey.
I see Davis skating to the bench right now.
Looks like we might have an equipment issue.
We might be having an equipment issue as
I
well.
think we got 6-on-4.
All right, we're going to show you what's happening here, folks.
Might be a little bit of a helmet issue.
Now they're sending him back. Maybe. So while we wait for the goaltender, Davis, I noticed, Ben, you're wearing a backwards New York Knicks hat. What's the significance of you wearing a basketball hat to a hockey game?
I was told by my partner to never wear Pens gear while we do a broadcast. This was the instruction I received.
Is that your life partner or your broadcast partner? Broadcast partner.
I think you know quite well I don't have a life partner at the moment. Tango comes in, swoops in, plays back here. Pearsall controls the puck. Slides it across to Veneziano. His shot, that's a broken stick. Standing next to his dad is in despair right now of another $400 expense. Maury to Tango.
Oh boy.
Tango back to Maury at the point. His shot, or a pass of a shot towards Pearsall's stick. Can't get on net. Got to get some shots here, boys. Minute 27 left in the power play.
Get that puck deep.
Nice win by Dewey. Gets it to Pearsall. Drops it for Louis G. Pulls it off the boards. Dewey back to the point. To Tango. His shot high and wide, but Louis G's there to corral it. Nice pass cross ice to Tango at the top. His shot does get through. Pad save to the corner. Louis G backhands it to Tango. Steps in to hit. His shot blocked and out of the play with 56 seconds remaining.
Boy, some good pressure there for the Penguins. Trying to get that puck on that. The Sabres doing a nice job blocking shots, though, getting in the lanes. I think the Penguins might have had one shot actually get through there, but good sustained pressure.
8:45 left in the period, 56 seconds left on the power play. Olick wins the faceoff to Dunn. Maury over to Sargo. Maury gets it to Olick, who's gonna walk into a shot. Another blocked one. To your point, Commodore, they're getting in the lanes. He paid the price, but he's coming off ice now. Maury, long stretch pass to Houghton. Houghton pulls back. Now he's gonna drop it behind for Dunn. Dunn takes his man to the ground. Shooting on a nice forecheck there, but this is the penalty kill, and this is gonna bouncing puck gets all the way to Davis, who comes out to play to Olick.
That's gonna be no ice. Why would that be
still
no
10
ice?
seconds left in the power play.
Oh, that's why.
Olick controls. Doesn't look like much like a power play, does it? But here's a 3-on-2. Olick creates with some shifty movement. Below the goal line, he still controls. Finds Sargo at the point. The Pens are even, and they only got one defenseman on the ice. It's Veneziano, and he's going to pick up the loose puck. Long pass. Too many men on the ice for the Pens.
Oh, baby. The Penguins maybe getting
Jumped
away
on.
with one there. Could have been too many men.
Definitely, I thought that's what he raised his hand for. It turned out just to be an icing. 7:30 in the period. Definitely too many men on the ice there for the Pens.
I think, the Penguins getting away with one. And 7:29 to go here in the second period. Penguins turning it around, holding their own here in terms of chances, shots on goal. But the only number that matters is the one that's on the scoreboard. 2-0 Sabres so far.
Shot off the face mask of Davis. He looks shaken up at the moment. Loose puck coming out to center ice. Reeling, Gallant, and Imler out there together. That puck's going to get on net and frozen by Davis. 7:08 left in the period.
Penguins putting a few good shifts together. But I'll tell you, the Sabres, the story of that power play was the Sabres penalty kill. Getting in lanes, not allowing anything clean to get through to the goaltender.
Gallant to take the draw. Shot, short angle, pad save. Knocked down by Davis, but collected by Veneziano.
Nice play there by Phillip, escaping danger in his own zone.
That one's gonna almost get stolen by the Sabres. Imler's there though. He corrals it, gets it to Reeling for the moment. Puck off his stick though.
Could have been offsides.
Now Reeling has it, he's just gonna skate. Throws it in deep to Imler. Right back out the other way. Buffalo's flying the other way with speed. They're gonna get hard to the net. Metz and Veneziano are there, but someone's gonna get called for a penalty. I think it might be Metz on a slash of, it might be Veneziano. 6:12 left in the period, and the Sabres are gonna go on the power play. Strong take to the net. Good things happen when you go hard to the net.
Yeah, another odd man chance though for the Sabres. And the Penguins probably taking a good penalty there. Hacking at the puck carrier, who seemed to be coming in with speed.
A lot of speed, no doubt. Put it on it. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Try to beat Davis to the far post.
It's going to be Veneziano in the box, and it's going to be Pearsall, Dewey, Tango, and Edwards on the defense. Need to keep this one tight where it is, I should say. 2-0. Nice stick by Pearsall, but kept in the zone by the Sabres. Played back to the point. One-timer blocked by Edwards. Still kept in the zone. That one blocked by Tango. Didn't phase him at all. Edwards seems to be limping just a bit. Blocker save right to the Sabres. Davis is all over the puck. To the point. Whiff. Pearsall's there. Just couldn't get it out of reach. Nice pass by the Sabres. They're moving the puck. One-timer, and he fanned on it. Loose puck still in front of the net. They're going to blow the whistle. 5:22 left in the period. Minute 10 on the power play. They didn't leave the zone the whole time. 50 seconds of action, and Davis stood tall. Blocked shots by Edwards and Tango.
Yeah, some good possession there. The Penguins keeping them to the outside for the most part. Like I said, blocking shots, taking notes from the Sabres penalty kill. And now there's a minute 10 left on the Veneziano penalty. Penn sending out Metz, Willie G, Mowry, and Jack Dunn.
Metz has it. He's trying to get on his forehand to get it out of the, get it all the way down ice, and he does. Dunn on a little bit of forecheck pressure here.
Jack Dunn looks like he's been shot out of a cannon here. Here he goes. Oh, it's up high.
Dunn got one to the face. With a great back check by Dunn.
Boy, single-handedly kind of changing the complexion of that power play. Great back check, gets it in deep, and then the Sabres player taking
Now that's head contact. Let's see what type of call they give him here. No doubt he went right to the head on that hit. Should be a 2 and 10, I think. They're talking to the coach about it now.
I think there might be, because you're probably not going to talk to the coach if it's a minor penalty. What do you think, Ben?
I agree, and I think it was an obvious hit to the head. I'm not sure how they would say it's anything other than a 2 and 10. Head contact.
If we see someone else head to the box, then we'll know. And I don't see anybody else heading to the box for the Sabres. So it looks like it's going to be a minor. 2 minutes for roughing, I'm guessing.
Now the Buffalo coach wanted a hook on Jack on that back check before that penalty. Might have been what the conversation was about. Either way, Oleg wins the face-off back to Metz, and we're going to play 4-on-4. Turnover there. Mowry's there to clean up the mess for the moment.
Oh,
he takes down 2 guys.
Here we go. Here we go. We got guys trapped.
Metz to Oleg. To Sargo.
Oh, that's just a horse right now on this ship.
Puck bounces out to center ice. Controlled by Mowry at the moment. He fights his way back though. Has control of the puck. Centers it over to Oleg.
Penalty's over. Penguins now on the power play.
Oleg takes it single-handedly. His shot goes wide. Now he's going to play it before he gets off the ice. Nice soft pass to Tango. He scoots in. Shot pad save picked up by Sargo. Veneziano and Pearsall join him. Tango's pass gets deflected into center ice. Phil plays it over to Tango. Circles around, looks his options, deflected pass. Picked up by the Sabres who throw it right back on net. Davis, oh, he's going to get caught holding it. 50 seconds, quick whistle. He was a bit unsure what he wanted to do with it.
I don't think Davis loved that whistle either, Ben.
He was looking over to who he wanted to drop the puck to, and the refs blew a quick whistle. 3:49 left in the period. 2-0 Sabres, pretty much an even second period. First 5 minutes of the game was all Buffalo, and that's how they're up 2-0. Pens are struggling to score this season, no doubt about it. But they're on the power play here. 40 seconds remaining. What do we need to do, Commodore?
Get the puck in the offensive zone. I think that'd be a good start.
Start with the basics. Let's get near the net, and Tango's going to do that.
All right. Let's see if someone can carry the puck up.
It's going to be Veneziano that takes it. He does a good job cycling around the boards. Gets it in deep, allows Louis G to come in there. 5 seconds. This power play is going to be over now. Tango has it.
By himself. Help him out, boys. Another odd man chance here for the Sabres.
Veneziano backsliding. Good back check by Louis G. Phil delayed the play by sliding on the ice. Made the Sabre hold it. Pearsall's going to be offsides. They're not going to call it. Whoa, late whistle.
That was about 8 or 9
He
feet
was
offsides.
offsides, but they didn't call it. That's a Pearsall move. You keep going till you hear the whistle, as far as I understand.
You're trying there, Ben. That one was one of the more egregious offsides that I've seen.
Yeah, they're going to take it all the way back down for a defensive zone face-off. Gallant reeling Imler out there with Edwards and Mowry. 2:34 left in the period. Glove down by the Sabres. Nice play to keep it in the zone. Wrapped all the way around the boards. Sabres going to be the first one there.
Oh, they're going to call him.
Another penalty here on the Pens. 2:04 left in the period. Big one here to end the period.
I'll say. Turning point of the game. That's going to be 2 minutes for rough on Gallant. And it's going to be Anthony Sargo, Jack Dunn, Mowry, and Edwards on the penalty kill. This penalty is going to take us almost to the end of the second period here, Ben. There'll be about 4 seconds.
If it goes well for the Penguins, yes. Let's see this one all the way through.
Oh, that's an excellent point.
I appreciate your positivity. Sabres win the draw, back to the point. Mowry's stick there off the ceiling beam, and that's going to be a dead puck, dead ball.
Yeah, and then the faceoff's going to come to the right of goalie Davis. And it's going to be Anthony Sargo. He's previously been playing wing, but now with the injury to his brother Alex, now he is playing center and taking the draws.
Is there a silver lining that the audience knows it's always Anthony when I say Sargo now? Is that any form of silver lining?
Absolutely not.
No, okay.
It hurts me every time.
I'll keep saying Anthony then. Edwards plays it back and off, maybe, I don't know, off the ref. Wild bounce off the glass. Dunn's there, throws a centering pass to no one in particular, but the Sabres are going to have to regroup. A little chaotic right now. Dunn's at least bringing some energy to the party.
He looks like he is motivated here as we approach the end of the second period. Look at him, by himself. A human penalty killing machine.
The tablet not moving so smoothly at the moment, panning back and forth, but we're going to make it through the end of the period.
Uh-oh.
Buffalo Sabre player hurt. He's getting off the ice.
He's grabbing his head. You never want to see that.
Kicked down by Edwards. He's going to get it out. 44 seconds left in the period. 40 seconds left on the power play. Schuten's going to tackle his man into the boards. No call. Tommy playing with a bit of energy as well. That one's going to get kicked past him. Pearsall, Leaf, and Tango out there together. Tango takes his man to the boards. 15 seconds remaining on the power play. Sabres controlling from the point. One-timer from the slots, broken up by Pearsall's stick. Tango's going to try to get it out of the zone. Almost does. Now Pearsall comes in to help, and they get it out. Nicely done there to end the period where it is. And as we go to intermission, we'll try to clean up the tripod.
Yeah, this is going to be an ice cut now as the Penguins come off. We'll see you in about 15 minutes, folks. And we're back. Well, Ben, we got 17 minutes here to get a couple goals and pull even here with the Sabres.
They got their work cut out for them, and here they go. They're going to switch up the lines to start the third period. Makes a little bit of sense after not scoring any goals. Pearsall's out there with Sargo and Dunn. Edwards and Maury. Edwards pass into the zone. No icing, and Maury's going to be first one there, ties up his man. Edwards now takes a shot to the face, gets it to Sargo, nice over to Dunn. Dunn on a one-on-one. Dunn hard to the net, shot. Whips something into the netting. Was it deflected or was that off the goalie? Or he just shot it that high?
No, I think it went off the goalie, but I actually didn't think it hit the netting there, Ben.
Tough to see from our angle. It's white netting behind the glass.
Look at these thick stanchions between the glass panels. Very difficult to see. Penguins win the faceoff back.
Veneziano takes his man to the board. Centering pass broken up nicely by Metz.
Here they come.
Pass up to Oleg. Couldn't do much with that one. Going to go right back in the defensive zone here for the Pens. Metz gets it up ice to Luigi. Cross ice pass to Veneziano.
Pen coming with numbers here.
Veneziano's pass gets through all the way to Tommy. Backhand chance. Veneziano, I'm sorry, that's out to Tango. His shot towards the stick of Oleg. They don't connect. Picked up by Tommy. And the Sabres need a change. Tommy with a big elbow of a hit to the head of the Sabres. Somehow Oleg also got taken out to the ice. No calls either way.
Oh boy.
Big hit there. Get a little bit of energy going. Oleg drops it in deep, Reeling on the forecheck. Reeling plays it. Almost steals it away from the goalie. That leaves Tango there. Gets it, Reeling in front of the net, tries to tip it between his legs, couldn't make a connection. Gallant's out there would do it. And the Sabres are going to feather one down. It's not going to be icing. It should have been icing, and now it is. 14:46.
So I think because the puck crossed the goal line, even though the Sabres player had position, I guess that doesn't matter. It's just that the puck crosses the goal line. So the faceoff's going to come all the way down back into the Sabres zone.
14:46 left in the third. 2-0 Sabres on top. Gallant and Reeling talking before the faceoff would do it at Tango and Leaf out there. Bouncing puck, couldn't be controlled by the Pens, comes out to center ice and Leaf plays it off the boards. Do it, puts it right back in the zone. Pass just out of the reach of Reeling's stick. Leaf's there, now back to Tango. Tango off the boards to do it.
Here we go.
Leaves it for Gallant. Gallant gets it over to Reeling. Reeling makes a move, backhand shot and a glove save.
What a move by Reeling there to bring that puck to the backhand. And the goaltender just able to get a glove on it, Ben.
Gallant with a nice centering pass to Reeling. They couldn't score there, though. They could use a goal to get cut into this lead. Sabres back the other way.
Ooh.
Reeling lines up a man. And that puck bounces out of play with 14:01 left in the period.
Reeling there with a great shift. First, he has the play in front of the Sabres net where he brings it to the backhand with I think it was a backhand toe drag, Ben. And barely misses the Penguins' first goal and then comes back and absolutely freight trains the puck carrier for the Sabres. What a shift.
Pretty sure he doesn't know how to do a backhand toe drag, so I'm not going to agree with you on that, but it was a good hit. And Pearsall is out here now, 14:01 left in the game. Edwards' stick causes that one to go back out to center ice. Loose puck there, couldn't pick up the action, but now Pearsall has it. He's coming up ice with a lot of speed. Puts it on his backhand, makes a man miss, going hard to the net. They might have heard us talking, George, in the locker room. Out to the point. Edwards' shot gets blocked down. Pens have gone hard to the net 3 times here this period. Dunn, Reeling, and Pearsall just attacking the net with good scoring chances. Nice pass from Mowry to Pearsall. They're going to call Dunn offsides. Not sure that was accurate. What did you see, Commodore?
I think Dunn was a little offsides. I don't think some of the players on the ice agree with it, but I do think it was the right call. I don't ever want to be accused of being a homer.
You've never lied to me before. I wouldn't expect you to start now.
I would never lie to you.
Oleg, Houghton, and Louis G out there with Veneziano and Metz. Long pass for the Sabres. Sabres look a little bit slower this period. They came out flying to start the game. 2 goals in the first 5 minutes.
Yep.
Since then, it's been a really even battle. Commodore, this is our 3rd game of the season. How many goals on the season do we have just yet?
Oh boy. Well, Ben, I don't know that I could tell you. I've only been at one of the games, so.
I forgot the Commodore was orchestrating a wedding during game number 1 of the season.
I wouldn't say orchestrating.
Orchestrating is the wrong word.
I would say I was performing a marriage ceremony.
Beautiful. Beautiful choice of words there. 2-0 Sabres on top. 12:45 left in the period. Veneziano in good position causes that shot to go wide of the net. But the Sabres are the first ones there. They're going to smack it right back down deep in the zone. Oleg's there to clear it out. Oleg had a nasty injury last time we were on air. Seems to be back to himself. Metz takes man stick out. Nice play by Houghton just in front of the net. Bangs one off the boards. Creates a 2-on-2 the other way. Louis to Rocco. Oleg now coming in. Shot gloved down by the goalie with 12:10 left in the period.
Nice play there by the Penguins. Coming up in the odd man chance. Rocco, I think he was looking to ticket that one in the upper right-hand corner. Boy, oh boy. Nice save by the goalie.
Gallant, Reeling, Imler, Tango, and Leaf out there. Gallant's done a great job on the face-offs today. He wins another one. Imler's got it. But this one pops out to center ice. Tango over to Reeling, to Gallant. But the Sabres come away with a bouncing puck, and now they got numbers heading the other way. Stick the side by Davis, up and over the glass and out of play. Still trying to figure out this tripod, everyone. Sorry for the bouncing camera angles.
I think it's probably worth mentioning that you purchased an iPad Pro, right? So maybe the next time we broadcast could be a whole other setup here.
I fear it will not arrive until NEPAC weekend, but it is something to look forward to.
Okay.
Courtesy of Nomadic Real Estate, Uncle Joe Reeling watching the game right now. He was a big contributor to the purchase of the iPad Pro.
Right on.
Would like to thank him for doing so.
When you say he was a big contributor, did he buy it?
I would like to think he's 50% of all expenses at Nomadic Real Estate, and so yeah, he paid for 50%.
Uh-oh, walking in front.
11:33 left in the frame. Big save there by Davis. Sargo clears it out. Dunn gives chase. Sabres throw it right back in. They're content with just throwing it in deep. They look a little worn down at the moment. Leaf controls it. Tries to get it off the boards, up the ice to Dunn. They can't connect. Now Leaf gloves it down.
Help him. Help him, boys.
Sabres dig it out. Their shot blocked down by their own player, I believe. Stick down by Dunn now. Dunn collides, takes his man. Loose puck, sloppy play at the moment.
We got a race for it.
Puck's coming out. Pearsall is going to give a chase for it.
Penguins, definitely the team with a little bit more vigor in this period, Ben.
I feel that's been the case 75% of this game, other than the first 5 minutes.
There goes Louis G.
Louis G against his former team here, puts it on his backhand. Pearsall backhands it Below the goal line to Sargo. Sargo to Mowry at the point. His shot got through the defenseman's legs, but wide of the net.
Good pressure there by the Penguins, and it's going to be the Sabres now. Their turn to go on offense.
10 minutes left in the game. Penguins still looking for their first goal of the USHL Classic. Sargo now up to Louis G. Cross ice to Mowry. Louis G steps into that defensive play nicely. Shooting's on now with Dewitt and Louis G. Penn struggling to get the puck out of the zone. This has been a solid 45 seconds in zone here. Shooting now jumps on the back of his man a little bit. Puck's still loose. Edwards is now battling there. Shooting's to Louis G. Sauces one up to Dewey.
There you go, Dewey.
And Dewey with some speed and gets the puck deep into the zone.
Here we go. Here comes Reeling.
Reeling with an interception.
Are you kidding me?
His pass to Tommy, and that's going to be the first goal of this game. The Pens needed that one. 9:02 left in the frame.
What a play by Reeling. He keeps that puck in the zone at full speed, dangles it to the middle, and he finds Tommy Hunton backdoor. And the Penguins now, with that all-important first goal, and right back in this game. 2-1 Sabres. And the Penguins finally rewarded for the strong effort they've had so far. What a play by Reeling. What a finish by Tommy Hunton.
Hunton with 2 goals on the season. 2-1 Pens. Gallant, Olick, and Reeling are going to stay out there together with Metz and Veneziano. Nice assist there by Reeling. Made a man miss on a nice interception. Still have dreams of playing defensive back one day. Veneziano drops it to Reeling. His shot wide of the net. Gets through.
Reeling looks possessed
40.
And I've told you, Ben, Tommy kind of jumped off the ice to me, really from the beginning of the game today. I'd say Tommy, Reeling, Dunn, been probably the handful of forwards that really look like they've been shot out of a cannon. Nice to see them get rewarded for their effort there.
Good energy right now for the Pens. Gallant ties up his man. Olick and Reeling give chase. Plays it back to the point for Veneziano. Veneziano shot deflected. Big deflection. Reeling comes in for a steal. Couldn't control the puck. Now the Sabres very good on the counterattack today. They're right back the other way.
Reeling, another nice hit there.
Metz to Olick.
That's going to be an icing.
We're losing the tripod today, folks. Not sure how else to tighten this. Veneziano Sr. was the original architect here, and it stood the test of time for 2 periods. Now I'm fumbling. It's all crumbling down for us now. 8:01 left in the game. Pens got a chance. Down 2-1 off of Houghton's goal from Reeling.
Here we go.
Tango at the point, steps into a shot, big pad save. Nice shot by Tango. Pearsall to Sargo. Nice pass to Leaf. Leaf steps in, shot just high and wide. Dunn's there. Plays it over to Pearsall, back to the point. To Tango, great pressure by this shift. Tango's shot broke a stick. See if the Pens can capitalize, but unfortunately the Sabres right out the other way. Leaf in good position there. Davis, did that one get through, Commodore? Couldn't see.
Got on net. What a play. Here we go.
There we go. Dunn and Pearsall going the other way. It's a 2-on-1. Pearsall shot, deflected, saved, and he couldn't get his own rebound.
Oh, here we go. Coming the other way. Right back, right back, right back.
A quick up from Mowry to Dunn. Buffalo swoops in there, 7 minutes even. Leaf with a nice poke check, backhand pass from Dunn. Finds a slashing Sargo. Good pace of play again here. Edwards with a strong stick and breaks that one up.
Great play.
Now
by
the
Edwards.
big rig knocks one away. Sabres behind them, but Sargo gets back.
Got some tired bodies on the ice here, Ben.
Long shift, 6:30 left in the game. Pens are desperate for a second goal. Dunn has it, tries a backhand one, kept in nicely by the Sabres. Lucky bounce there for the Sabres off someone's skates.
Need to get these guys off the ice.
Edwards with a nice body check, bringing his man down, and they are going to be able to get a change.
Oh, here we go.
Sargo with an interception. Oh, just off sides there.
And I'll tell you, I think that was the right call again.
Of course you would. You only see it one way.
The right way. That's what I tell my wife.
Don't bring Jill into this. I don't see Jill here today.
No, she's here.
She's choosing not to sit with us. Interesting.
Well, no, we don't do well when we sit next to each other during games. It's for the best.
It's a healthy marriage. Imler out there with Houghton, Luigi, Metz, and Veneziano. Veneziano with a strong stick gets it out. Offsides on Buffalo.
A quick play there at the blue line.
Which part of the tripod is not moving correctly? Is it this part?
We are just...
Is it right here? We'll try that for a little bit.
What do you think, York? Okay, Phil Sr. says just stick
Phil
with it.
Phil Sr. not happy with the questioning here about his engineer setup, so we'll just stick with what we have. We'll tough it out for the next 6 minutes. Understood. I did buy a new tripod and a tripod mount, if that interests anybody at home. Stick to side there. Imler's got it coming the other way. He finds Luigi.
Nice back check there by the Sabres.
Tommy back in good position after a turnover there. Now he has it coming up ice. He looks like he's got a little bit of speed. He's gonna rim it around the boards. Can't connect with Imler. That puck's gonna go all the way around to Buffalo. Luigi's there. Nice stick. Keeps it in the zone. Trying to steal it through the legs of a Sabre. Couldn't corral the puck.
The Penguins, you can see there.
Metz takes a man down. Gives Tango a chance to circle behind his own net. He's coming up ice. Whoa, boy. Turnover there. But he gets back in time. Would have been an offsides. Buffalo had a pull up. Imler takes one off the neck. Makes a nice play there to get it over to Houghton, and he just had to get it deep. 4:55 left in the frame. Tango ties up his man.
Oh, boy.
Not sure. They're going to say Sabres didn't touch it, and that's going to be an icing. 4:46 left in the game.
Sabres player didn't touch it because his stick was whacked by the Penguins defender. So I think a good bounce there for the Penguins. An offensive zone face-off to the left, to the goaltender's left. And it's going to be Olek, Gallant, DeWitt up front.
Olek wins it to himself. He's looking for Gallant slashing. Now he finds Leaf up to the top. Plays it over to Tango and a one-timer and a blocked shot. Gallant's there for the rebound. Chips one high in the air. Dewey can't get it. Tango takes a big hit to the boards, but he's strong on the puck. He doesn't go down. 3 Pens over there along the near boards.
And folks, this is a tournament, so this is not just games that you want to play like a showcase. The Penguins need to win this game.
My understanding is the 11s are the only team that have won in the USHL Classic for the Pens. Is that accurate, or have the 10s gotten a win in?
Sorry, it was offsides.
That wasn't offsides. You're all over it.
I think the 10s were in the consolation game. The 11s did win. And I don't think the 8s or the 18U. I'm not sure what their schedule is. So
Pearsall, Sargo reeling Edwards and Maury out there with 4:06 left in the game.
Looking to recreate the same chemistry on the ice that we clearly have in the booth here with.
If only
our
offspring were as good.
Dare to dream, right? So it looks like one of the teams has called a timeout. I'm not sure which, but not sure that it matters either. 4:06 to go in the third. The Penguins trailing by 1, desperate for that tying goal. And I would say the action this period, Ben, has been mostly Pens.
Pens on top, shots on goal for the game. Unofficial 23-18 from the scoreboard
at one point
operator.
It was 9-1
It was 9-1 to start. That was a brutal opening 5 minutes. Pens have been clawing back uphill the entire time since.
Shots on goal were 22-9 since then. I think that kind of tells you about the tale of 2 games we've seen. By the way, can we pan over to the left? We got a lot of fans over here.
Would you like to? Okay, let's get a
this.
shot of the fans. Fans, no one's paying attention.
Look at this.
Look at all these. What a crowd today at the USHL Classic.
They are just here.
I saw through the 3 siblings earlier.
Is that right?
They were together at one point. Hopefully they're still watching. Mallory, Reilly, and Pearsall sibling support.
I think they're down in the offensive zone watching. They would have been off camera.
Pearsall to take the draw. Reeling and could not pull that one away. And the Sabres were allowed to dump it in deep. Now passed by Edwards to Sargo. Shipped deep in the zone. That's going to lead to an icing.
We're gonna try it again now in the Sabre zone. Face off with 3:44 to go. But I don't know at what point you start thinking about pulling the goalie, but maybe a few shifts between now and then. What do you think?
I like it at the 2-minute mark.
Wow, that's early. But he knows what he likes, folks.
It's an important part of life. Pearsall did a nice job tying it up. Sargo and Reeling couldn't come in there for the loose puck. Sabres out, get a shot on net, picked up by Sargo. Sargo skating, making a man miss nicely. Now he's creating a little bit of space, throws it in deep. Sargo ties up his man behind the net. Now Pearsall comes in. Pearsall finds Reeling, couldn't get his shot off, couldn't get the shot on net. Nice pass from Pearsall to Reeling. Sargo shoots it in the zone. Puck's still bouncing. That's going to create an icing. Good pressure there. Good scoring chance.
Yeah.
Couldn't get a shot off that wasn't deflected.
Nice shot there by Reeling. Good play to dig that puck out from behind the net. You saw Sargo and Pearsall working down low. Reeling, looks like, was it deflected? Ben,
that was deflected by the defenseman. Didn't get on net, unfortunately. 2:58 left in the game. Still 2-1. Sabres on top.
Great action here.
Tommy Houghton out there with Dunn and Louis G. Veneziano and Metz on defense. This one bounces, unfortunately, to the Sabres. Veneziano is going to circle back to pick it up. He circles away from a defenseman. Backhands it to the neutral zone. Picked up by the Sabres, who are going to do the same. They backhand it to their own defensive zone. How do you like the backhand saucer pass, George? Oh, boy. That one found the back of the net. Not sure if it got deflected off a Penn's stick, but got underneath the glove hand of Davis, and that is going to put a damper on the comeback.
It's going to make things infinitely harder here. That is for sure.
3-1, Sabres on top with 2:40 left to go in the game.
I'm watching the replay.
It looked as if a stick might have touched that off the shot.
Yeah, it looks like might have been deflected. Yeah, it looks like the Penguins defenseman got a stick on it.
This might have caused the direction of that shot. Dewitt comes away with a steal here. They still got a chance. He centers one over to Imler. His pass through. Dewey's there. Shot top. Someone's on top of the goalie here.
Multiple bodies down.
Surprisingly, no one fighting.
No, very surprising.
That might be a first in a Buffalo game.
2:26 to go. Penguins down by 2. You have to wonder at some point.
Offensive zone faceoff. This could be the moment that he does take Davis out. This is the tournament that there's so many teams in that if you don't go 3-0, you're going to be in the consolation game. So as far as I see it, you have to be as aggressive as possible. Commodore?
I agree. Truer words have never been spoken.
Leaf back to Tango. Tango up to Imler. 2:08 left in the game. I'll start the clock when I get a moment. Stop panning back and forth here for the game. Centering pass broken up by Tango. I think once we get control of the puck, we're going to have to pull the goalie. Down to 1:47 left in the game. Now the puck scoots out. Leaf to Imler, tries to pull it, can't get control of it. Sabres are going to have control, and they're going to pass this one right back in. Bouncing puck over Tango's stick. And that's going to hit the stanchions of the ceiling here in Tropicana Field, feels like. 1:26 left in the game.
Penguins, you have to think, want to win this faceoff, get it deep, and then get Ethan Davis off the ice. You see Anthony Sargo there perched at the door. I'm guessing you're going to see him for the goalie, and now it's going to be timeout for Pittsburgh. Okay, so the Penguins can head to the bench and let Coach Josh Boyd draw up a little home cooking here.
Now, you were not here game one, as we've previously discussed, but this was a similar situation, 2-goal deficit. The Pens drew up a beautiful play. Rocco Olick with a backdoor tap-in of a goal. Could use that magic again.
Right? We can make that work. We'll see what Coach Boyd has up his sleeve. As the Penguins here, you have to think, as the first period, got towards the end of that period, the Penguins started to find an identity. They started to play with speed. They started to play with passion. You saw a different group, and you hope that they can rally around that here moving forward.
Something to build off, no doubt.
Going to be Pearsall, Olek, and Dunn up front. Mowry and Edwards on the back end, and Anthony Sargo perched at the door of the bench. I think you're going to see him for Davis.
Shot gloved down by Davis.
Wouldn't mind seeing a face-off win here by number 18 there, Ben.
Pearsall's been good on the face-offs all day, but we could definitely use one here in the D zone. He ties up his man. Puck's right there for the taking. Kind of the story of the game right there. The Sabres just got to the puck before the Pens could.
Okay.
And with 1:11, they're going to dump it in. Edwards back to control. He circles back.
1 minute to go.
Edwards throws it to the corner. No one there. But now he comes over, strong check into the boards. The big rig chasing his man down. Down to 50 seconds here left in the game. Edwards, nice pass to Pearsall. Pearsall knifes that one out of the air. Davis still in net, oddly enough.
I only thought if there's a goal differential aspect to the tournament, maybe that's part of the thinking. 30 seconds to go here. Penguins desperate to get possession.
And they do.
Oh boy.
Dunn avoids a big collision. And with 20 seconds, we got a penalty on Buffalo, perhaps.
Penguins.
That's a sloppy play by Buffalo.
Yeah.
20 seconds remaining in the game. What can we pay to synchronize our scoreboard with the real scoreboard? Is there something we could do?
I don't know here. 19.8 seconds. Can you do? You cannot do to the 10th of a second, Ben?
I do not have that capability. I'm going to round up to 20. Veneziano steps on the ice.
Okay.
Empty net here for the Penguins.
Oh boy.
As we alluded to earlier, Sargo is that fourth forward out there. Veneziano shot by Olick and Mowry on defense. That's an interference there by Buffalo, though it doesn't matter. Puck definitely hit the stick of a player on the bench.
Yeah, I tell you what,
hanging
though.
over the ice. Not the way the Pens wanted to start the tournament or the season. 0-2-1 at the moment.
After the first rough, a couple minutes of the game though, Penguins played them even. And I would say clearly controlled the better of the play, controlled the shot clock. So disappointing result, but certainly something to build on. The Penguins face off 9:45 tomorrow morning, looking for their first win of the season.
I will see you there, Commodore. Looking forward to reconnecting. Looking forward to getting the boys focused and their first W of the